And then there were 12.
BBLB is day 57. The time is 6 o'clock. Yesterday, we revealed Noreen's ex-boyfriend, Isaac, would be making a shock entrance, everybody. And at 8:56 last night, he became the proverbial cat amongst the housemates' pigeons. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, making his way into the house. Look at him. Sheer colossus of a man. Just checking out his surroundings there, going in to vie for his true love, Noreen. Do we think he's going to do it, guys? Is he going to win her back? No? Let's hope not, eh? Also on the show this evening, the lovely Sarah Kaywood is here giving us her thoughts on that shocking arrival. Just how shocked are you, Sarah?
Deeply shocked, George.
She's deeply shocked, everybody.
Shocked.
And the good news is Ravi's back, everybody. Hey! Best mate of BBUK housemate Halfwit is here, and he'll be taking afternoon tea. Hello, Ravi. Huh?
Hey, mate.
Yes, I like that. Look at the sway, guys, and well, girls, really. Isn't that a beautiful thing? And we chat sexual misery, sexual tensions, and ailing partnerships. Chin up, Marcus. It's not all about you. With sexpert Dr. Pam Spur. Hello, my love. But before any of that, it's the news you've all been waiting for all day long. How did Noreen react? How did Siavash react? How did Marcus react? And did Dogface get that battered sausage she ordered? It's reaction time. It's BBLB News 25.
BBLB News 25, 24-hour news and then some.
Right, he turned the house upside down last night. So tonight's news is dedicated to the new homeboy, Isaac. First up at 8:52 p.m, housemates were introduced to Kev-fed lookalike Isaac when he delivered their fish and chips with an extra large portion of shock. And it wasn't long before he had his feet firmly under Noreen's table, everybody.
Fish delivery. So to make the delivery. Oh, that's a nice house you got there.
New housemate.
Hey, baby.
What is that, huh?
Well, first of all...
You know him.
That's my ex-boyfriend.
If I'm in the house, Daddy's back, and that's it.
Daddy's back. Daddy's back, everybody. How gutted was Siavash? Porkies, you see him, he's like, oh, nightmare. Now, Noreen was so obsessed with her new toy that she instantly discarded poor old Siavash, who was finding it harder to take. Take a look at him trying to avoid any interaction with Daddy.
Hey, man, ready to get messy yet?
Name is Siavash.
Siavash, nice to meet you, buddy.
Yeah, you met me already, Marcus.
Met you already.
How's it going?
Hanging out, buddy, hanging out. Siavash, possible I could get a combo with you?
Oh man, nothing to be feeling awkward about.
Can I talk to you?
Right now, it's not
a good time? Absolutely not. I'm not rushing nothing.
It's got to be awkward, doesn't it? Now, finally, at 12:49 this morning, best friend B cornered Noreen for a convo about Siavash, but Noreen was intent on keeping tight-lipped whilst Isaac, well, he flipped.
I hope I haven't come across like I'm expressing some sort of judgment on this situation.
Well, you did. You came in here kind of talking to her about all these feelings that you don't really know what you're talking about her and Siavash in front of my face. Not really that respectful, you know?
No, I did say it was, like, difficult to...
I know what you're doing. It's fine. And I don't care. I'm here to make friends with anybody. Anybody that doesn't want to make friends with me, I'm super down for that, too. But I'm down to be friends with you, B. I'm down.
He's a little bit scary, don't you think? That's it for BBLB News 25, everybody.
BBLB News 25, 24-hour news and then some.
So, now we've met the guy audience. What do we think? Is Daddy back? Huh? Having seen it now, do we think they're going to get it on? Yes. We pretty much know they are, don't we? Yeah? OK, well, we want to know him a little bit better. On the phone, one of his and Noreen's best mates. It's Connor, everybody. Hello, Connor. How we doing? Hello, Connor. Connor's not there. Oh, Connor, please be there, Connor. Oh, well, I'll ask the first question anyway. How do you know these guys? Well, I know these guys because I've been going out with one of Noreen's friends for about 7 years, I think. Connor's definitely not there, everybody. You know what? We're going to move on to Sarah. Joining me now is a lady who's done it all. She's been live and kicking, put on a girly show, and most recently, she's been plucking balls in the National Lottery. Release the balls of Sarah Kaywood.
Do I get a couple of extra minutes?
Yes. Yeah.
Lovely.
Isn't she looking incredible, huh?
Thank you.
Looking very sexy this evening. So let's talk about Isaac. What do you make of that?
Oh, he's an idiot.
All right. Straight in. You're not pulling any punches.
No, he's an idiot.
Right.
He's already really wound me up. It's all...
He's got a kind of fairly. He's got that very kind of measured, kind of scary response to everything. That he's kind of you know. I want to be friends with you, but...
Yeah, it's that also almost Californian psychobabble, isn't it? He's got that going on. You just know he's had years of therapy, probably.
Right. Okay. How do you think it's going to affect the rest of the house?
Well, it is, as you said earlier, the cat amongst the pigeons, isn't it? I think the boys are all going... Because they're all, you know, vying for Noreen's affections anyway, and then he's come in and he's literally just pulled the rug from under them and gone, she's mine.
I know,
that's
so then poor
no
old
more playing with my
Did you
girlfriend.
see Siavash's reaction?
Oh, and I love him.
I know, we all like him, don't we?
He's such a puppet. And I think she's really messing him around a little bit, actually. If I could have whatever Noreen's got, bottle it. Girls, I'd be a millionaire. Seriously, what has she got? I bet even you fancy her. Everyone fancies her.
You know what? I've got to be totally honest with you, I don't fancy her
You
at all.
don't fancy her? We found one man that doesn't fancy Noreen. Noreen, suck on that.
Now, Noreen and Marcus are both up on Friday night. What's going to happen? Who do we think should go?
They're both great
housemates. She's favourite now to go.
Yes, and that, you know why that is? I would imagine...
If this audience has got anything to do with it, she's going.
Girls don't like girls that like Noreen, do they? Girls, do you like her? No, see? Girls and boys are indifferent, so they'll vote her out, the girls.
Yeah, but then if you get rid of Marcus, that means we get to see how Isaac, Siavash and Noreen kind of pan out in the house.
Yeah, but... Yeah, actually, you've got a point, because Marcus is just doing an awful lot of this now, isn't he?
He's just furious.
Talking... with his eyes closed.
Although it
Very
would be
annoying.
cool if we have then we have the three guys. Then we have Isaac and Marcus and Siavash all just sitting there having a proper awkward night.
They're both great housemates, so it'll be a shame for either of them to go. But I think you're right. I think Noreen's going to be the one to go, isn't she?
OK. Now, you've got a sideline in hair and makeup, Sarah.
Yeah.
And I know you've got some very strong feelings about Wolfman and the chops down there.
I'm going to honestly...
You for or against?
I'm going to find a way to get in that house. I'm going to find a way in. I'm
really?
going to burrow in. That's it, and I'm going to chop the damn thing off.
Really?
Seriously.
We want him off. It'd be amazing. Maybe if he comes out, maybe we can see if we get you back on Sunday and you can just get in there #1 all the way up. What about the ape drape as well?
Oh, it's going.
It's a horrible thing, isn't it?
He would be relatively handsome if he got rid of that stupid
Whoa there!
No, relatively... Seriously, George, if somebody makes him over when he comes out of the house, look, he's got nice eyes, you know...
I was watching him the other day. He looked proper crazy. He was sitting there and his eyes were all going boss and he just looked weird. Now, you presented the girly show, right? What do you make of the girls in the house? Do you think they're kind of aspirational figures?
I really like Bea. In fact, she's one of my favourite housemates in recent years. I think she's absolutely fab.
I really like her too.
Yeah, she's really... She accidentally sort of gets the wooden spoon in without quite meaning to, which also makes her quite interesting. But the others, I don't think so. Hera, hello. Is anyone home? I'm knocking!
Oh, you'll be knocking a long time. Don't worry about that. Now, yesterday we showed our BB girl band Mad and Proud and our boy band Kiss This take on the Tiny Dancer task. Should we have a little look at how they got on, guys? Yeah. We've got it here. Now, upstairs, there's a lot of enthusiasm, but there's not a lot of coordination. David is absolutely mad for it, right? And then down here we've got the girls and Charlie, and they were a little bit better, I think. Well, I can reveal that thousands of you got online to vote, and I can tell you that they received a woo rating of 45%. So they failed. That's the 6th time they failed, guys. Now, he was properly going for it, old David. Do you like David, or you...?
I like David. I think I bet he looks brilliant on a podium in a club, but his voice really winds me up.
He grates on you a little bit.
Especially.
The laugh
really
is pretty fresh. Have
up.
a little look at this.
His laugh drives me up the wall.
That is a pretty horrendous laugh.
It's like a pneumatic drill.
Yeah. Your laugh's a little bit like that, though, Sarah.
Yeah, and you're going to try and make me laugh now, George. I'm not going to. It's national telly. I'm done with humiliating myself on it, all right?
OK. Now, the good news, everybody... walks into that one, babe. We've got Connor back on the line, everybody. Connor's here. Right, Connor. How you doing, mate?
Not too bad, Paul.
Where the hell were we? You let us down.
I don't know. The phone just dropped. I was sitting here watching the telly.
Right, OK. How do you know the guys, Connor?
Noreen goes out with my girlfriend, so I met Isaac through them.
Noreen goes out with your girlfriend. Right, OK.
I know. I go out with... yeah, that one.
Don't worry about it. It's all right. Sounds like a pretty complicated setup. I don't think we need to know about this. What are his motives for going in?
I think it's just a free holiday to see Noreen.
Really? Do you not think he's going in to really try and woo her back and you know, it's true love?
Yeah, maybe, but I don't think the lads have a chance as soon as he went in, you know?
Really? What,
yeah.
So you don't think it's going to happen now? Because it kind of looked as if maybe she was going to rekindle a bit of love with him.
With Isaac? Oh, yeah, but I don't think Siavash or...
Oh, you're saying the rest of the boys. Sorry, it's a bad line. Why did they break up in the first place?
He lives in Ohio and she lives in Dublin, so it's a long way away. So I think they just kind of stopped it there, you know.
Yeah, I'm not a geographer, but I'm pretty sure that is quite far away. I got another couple of questions for you.
Work away.
We've got to ask you about Marcus and Siavash. How are they going to be feeling in there?
I doubt they'll be too happy.
Really?
I think she's just going to stick with Isaac. She's been with him 3 years, you know, like you can't knock that.
But then they must have broken up for a reason. Obviously, you know, if she'd have really loved him, she would have gone to Ohio, or he could have come to Dublin. No?
I don't think so. The two of them had different things on either side of the water, you know.
Right. Okay. Now he's a reality veteran, right? He was in the real world, so he must know how to manipulate a kind of a TV situation. No?
I don't know. I think Isaac's just going in for fun and to have a laugh, to be perfectly honest. And I think he will just do that. If
Noreen goes out Friday, do you think he's going to stay in there?
Yeah, definitely. Isaac's in for the long haul.
Really? All right. Thank you very much, Connor. You get back to watching the TV. Take care, mate. Give him a big round of applause. And a big round of applause for Sarah as well, please. Still to come, everybody. Dr. Pam Spur reveals how Isaac's arrival could see one unexpected housemate's Big Brother experience crumble before them, and it's not who you think. We'll see you in 3.
But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But it hurts.
Welcome back to Little Brother. It's day 57 and it's day 1.5 for Isaac. The time now 6:16. We've got some breaking news for you, everybody. We've got exclusive footage of Siavash and Noreen's first chat since Isaac entered the house. Have a look at this.
Everyone keeps making it like I made Big Brother put him in the house. I would not have done that because I would have thought it would have made things so awkward. Like,
you have not done anything wrong, but you can understand how.
I can understand where you're feeling. What would you do if you were in my position?
I would leave.
You would leave, so you think I should leave?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have chosen to wear that poncho when I went in for the big chat. That would have been first choice for me. Now, Captain Cool Marcus said Noreen's eviction would make it a fun house, but we all know you need Pat Sharp for that. Who goes? You decide. To evict Marcus, call 090 16 16 16 09. To evict Noreen, call 090 16 16 16 10. Calls cost 35p from a BT landline. Other networks may vary. Mobiles will cost considerably more. Details and terms at channel4.com/Big Brother. Voting closes in Friday's eviction show. Now, it happened in 1967 and Halfwit assured us it would happen once more in 2009. Unfortunately for him, he lived up to his namesake and the summer of love is a little bit more like the winter of discontent. Have a look at this.
We can create the summer of love 2009 right here. Hugs all around, spooning, and that'll be really great.
If I come out and I'm still single, I'm marrying you.
You know that I fancy you.
Stop.
I don't know why, but I just want to fight with him.
I want to jump in bed and kiss someone else.
You dumped!
I'm not interested in Freddie.
I did notice though, he's like proper off with you. What's going on?
I explained everything to her, what would happen. She carried on just being a flirt and being a tit.
Somebody want the taser? Daddy's back, and that's it.
Looking like a horrible person and an idiot in 1 week is just too much.
Yeah, Daddy's back. I love doing that, sorry. Well, here to tell us why the summer of love is such a washout. She's an expert in the birds and the bees. It's Dr. Pam Spur, everybody. Hello, my love. Hello. So halfway goes into the house, he's like, he's mad hype, we're all going to be spooning, there's going to be free love, we're going to have a great time. Doesn't happen. There's couples forming, but it's not quite, you know, ever evolving into what we hoped it might do. Why is this?
Because we are seeing the clash of the love agendas.
Right, okay.
Everybody has a love agenda depending on the time of their life. So you may be looking for marriage and commitment, sexual fling, or just a bit of fun. We had Marcus just recently saying, oh, I'm looking at women as, like, potential mothers of my babies. So he's looking
Lucky
for...
them.
Exactly. A relationship.
Cubs.
A committed one. And then, of course, we've got Noreen, who's saying, well, I just want a friend that I can have a little kissy-kissy with, you know. And then, of course, Halfwit was saying he wanted the summer of love. And all their love agendas are clashing and causing conflict.
Right, OK, so what about Isaac? What's his love agenda? Because now he's come in, Noreen's been at it with pretty much everybody. And now Isaac comes in. How's that going to affect the house?
Well, on the surface, he's got a very territorial objective. He wants to claim Noreen as his own. His love agenda is just to kind of claim her. Whether or not he actually wants a serious, committed relationship with her is a complete another thing.
Right, OK. And what about Marcus? Because he's had this kind of Shakespearean decline. He's been double-crossed by his mate Siavash. His girl has kind of let him down. He's going to be pretty down in the dumps, isn't he?
Well, Marcus has an authoritarian-type personality. And that means what he says goes. Very rigid thinking. Now, what happened, he believed he could get Noreen, and he went into a state of cognitive dissonance, which is when you believe one thing, but you see the evidence is something else. The evidence was, yeah, his best mate was being...
basically.
Well, no, his best mate, Siavash, was getting kissed by Noreen. So that sent him into this 3-day sense of cognitive dissonance, where for 3 days he hid under the duvet, and with his personality type, it takes a long time to adapt to the reality.
What a nightmare. You pull the duvet off after 3 days and the ex-boyfriend says, oh, I'll leave it out, I'm going back in there. Now, what about Halfwit? Because obviously Halfwit, he avoided Noreen, but then he's getting in for B, and now B seems to be talking about him behind his back. It's a bit of a nightmare for him, really.
Well, not so much as a nightmare, because he would be very low on the authoritarian personality scale.
Right.
So he would adapt quite quickly. So he's gone through cognitive dissonance, where he had great affection for B up here. The reality, he realised B didn't really return it after their conversations. And, of course, so his period of dissonance will be much shorter because he's got a much more flexible mind than
Cognitive dissonance, basically.
Exactly. That's
it means you're seeing one thing.
And then you see the evidence of another. You feel one thing, but you see the evidence, it conflicts with that.
Oh, the kind of knowing that something's not going to happen, but kind of willing it to be so, basically.
Exactly, and then you have to accept the reality.
Poor thing. I don't like the sound of this cognitive dissonance or whatever it is. Right. Now, I believe you've got a method of determining how successful a relationship can be, right?
Absolutely.
You put together the 4 Fs, yeah?
Exactly.
First up.
After speaking to thousands of couples, 4 Fs predict their harmony. Fanciability. If you both have equal sort of sexual drive and attraction, it predicts good harmony.
OK, so it's no good if one of you really fancies the other one and the other one can take it or leave it, basically.
Exactly.
Right, OK, it happens sometimes, it happens. Next up, fun and leisure.
If you know, the couple that plays together stays together, so it's a really important factor. You know, if you don't enjoy the same things...
You're not talking about tiddlywinks, are you?
No, I am talking about whatever, tiddlywinks, tennis, whatever, you know, gets you going.
All the teas. And then we've got family.
Yeah, if you don't get along with your new partner's family, big trouble. Again, it'll cause disharmony. So it's really important to know that you will get along with each other's families.
Right, OK. And then finally, friends.
Exactly. Your friends, too. They're very judgmental of new partners coming in, and so you've got to make sure that, you know, your friends and your new partner get on together as disharmony.
Chances are the best mate and the new partner won't. They're never friends, are they?
Can't take time.
Give Pam a big round of applause. Friends are very important. Over here, we have Half-Wit's partner in crime, Ravi, and B's best friend, T. We've set them up on a little date to get to know each other a bit better. How about that, eh? Now, you guys have had plenty to talk about, am I right?
Sure have.
OK, Ravi, how are you feeling about your boy, you know, Half-Wit chasing around after B and maybe she's not being so
making a beeline for B.
Oh, making a beeline for B. I like your style. Yeah.
Well, at least it gives him something to do, because I think he's been, you know, you can get quite bored in the house, maybe.
What do you think of Half-Wit?
He's a sweet guy.
Yeah?
I mean, I don't know if it would happen between them on the outside.
She called him sleazy, Ravi. Sleazy.
Must be on the warpath as well.
Yeah, I am. I've got in touch with the Marines. We're not very happy about that. I'm rallying the troops.
It's not nice at all, is it? T, would she be up for going to one of his kind of face painting and nude tea party things?
Face painting, definitely. I think it.
Have you ever tried face painting?
With ravioli sauce. That's real nice. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
I could get into this, definitely.
Yeah, you think? What about B going over to the Fisher household for dinner? Would anybody be welcome?
Everyone's welcome at the Fisher household for Christmas. I hope you'll be joining us.
I would love to come there for Christmas. I would absolutely love that. Would you give it your blessing? Obviously, friends being very important. Ravi,
I'm not so sure. I'm just worried she's going to leave him heartbroken.
Heartbroken. I like what you did there. Is there any vibe between you two? Don't say no, because I caught Ravi trying to slip at a number earlier on, you know what I mean? Thank you very much. Give me a big round of applause. Right, big thank you to all my guests. Join me tomorrow. I'm joined by Paul Daniels and the lovely Debbie McGee, and the equally lovely Davina. That's magic. Make sure you watch the main show, Channel 4 tonight at 10. You'll enjoy it. Not a lot.